Hi, David. How are you doing today?
Hey Emily, I'm doing great, thanks.
How's your American English practice going?
It's going well, but I need advice.
What's the best way to improve vocabulary?
I read books and use flashcards daily.
Do you watch American TV shows for practice?
Yes, I watch them with subtitles on.
Which shows are your favorites for learning?
I like sitcoms, they use everyday language.
How often do you practice speaking English?
I try to speak with friends every day.
Do you think phone calls help with fluency?
Yes, phone calls improve speaking and listening.
What challenges do you face in speaking?
Sometimes, I struggle with understanding slang.
How do you deal with unfamiliar slang?
I look it up or ask someone knowledgeable.
Do you use any language learning apps?
Yes, I use apps to practice pronunciation.
Which app do you find most helpful?
I prefer Duolingo. It's interactive and fun.
Do you practice English writing as well?
Yes, I write short essays to improve.
How often do you write in English?
I write at least 3 times a week.
What topics do you usually write about?
I write about daily life and experiences.
Do you find writing helps with grammar?
Yes, it reinforces proper sentence structure.
How do you practice listening skills?
I listen to podcasts and audiobooks daily.
What kind of podcasts do you enjoy?
I like educational podcasts and news reports.
Do you think grammar rules are important?
Yes, understanding grammar makes speaking easier.
How do you remember difficult grammar rules?
I create examples and review them regularly.
Do you ever struggle with pronunciation?
Sometimes, certain words are hard to say.
How do you improve your pronunciation?
I repeat words and record myself speaking.
Do you find reading out loud beneficial?
Yes, it helps with pronunciation and fluency.
How often do you read English newspapers?
I read the news every morning for practice.
What's your favorite section to read?
I enjoy reading the technology and health sections.
Do you practice English with native speakers?
Yes, I join language exchange groups online.
How do you find language exchange partners?
I use apps and websites designed for that.
Do you think group discussions help?
Yes, they expose you to different accents.
How do you stay motivated to learn?
I set small goals and celebrate achievements.
What's your current English learning goal?
I want to improve my conversational fluency.
Do you take English classes or courses?
Yes, I'm enrolled in an online course.
How do online courses benefit you?
They provide structured learning and feedback.
How long do you study English each day?
I study for about an hour daily.
Do you think immersion is effective?
Yes, living in an English-speaking environment helps.
Have you traveled to English-speaking countries?
Yes, I've visited the US and the UK.
How was your experience communicating there?
It was challenging but very rewarding.
Did you learn new phrases during your travels?
Yes, I picked up local expressions and slang.
How do you practice English at home?
I talk to myself and describe daily activities.
Do you think in English or your native language?
I try to think in English as much as possible.
How do you handle difficult conversations?
I stay calm and ask for clarification.
Do you practice English idioms and expressions?
Yes, they're essential for sounding natural.
Which idioms do you find most useful?
I like common ones, like break the ice.
How do you memorize new idioms?
I use them in sentences and practice regularly.
Do you use any books for learning English?
Yes, I read grammar and vocabulary books.
How often do you review your notes?
I review them weekly to reinforce learning.
Do you attend English-speaking events or meetups?
Yes, I go to local language exchange meetups.
How do meetups improve your English skills?
They provide real-life practice and social interaction.
Do you watch English movies without subtitles?
Sometimes, but I usually use subtitles first.
Which movie genres do you find helpful?
Comedies and dramas are great for learning.
How do you expand your English vocabulary?
I learn a few new words every day.
Do you use flashcards for vocabulary practice?
Yes, they're helpful for quick review.
How do you improve your English listening comprehension?
I listen to native speakers and repeat phrases.
Do you keep a journal to track your progress?
Yes, I write about what I've learned.
How do you stay consistent with your practice?
I set a daily schedule and stick to it.
Do you find learning English enjoyable?
Yes, it's challenging but also very rewarding.
How do you overcome language learning plateaus?
I try new methods and set new goals.
Do you listen to English music to practice?
Yes, it's fun and helps with pronunciation.
What's your favorite English song to practice with?
I like pop songs. They have catchy lyrics.
Do you participate in online English forums?
Yes, I join discussions on language learning.
How do you improve your English conversation skills?
I practice talking to people as much as possible.
Do you watch YouTube videos for English practice?
Yes, they're helpful for learning new phrases.
What kind of English videos do you watch?
I watch tutorials, vlogs, and educational content.
Do you find it easier to learn with videos?
Yes, visual aids make learning more engaging.
How do you stay confident while speaking English?
I remind myself that practice makes perfect.
Do you have any tips for new learners?
Be patient, consistent, and practice every day.
Thanks for sharing your tips, David.
Anytime, Emily. Good luck with your practice.
Talk to you later, David. Take care.
Bye, Emily. Talk to you soon.